On the way to Marystown for Little Gray's oil change, we stopped at Terranceville, a small fishing village located in the scenic valley. So Kaya's dog walk tonight is on a very well manicured stone path on a peninsula, and we are going to head down here to the very end. So this peninsula, we're still following it. So there's the ocean. It's really narrow because there's the, okay, I was calling it like a lake, but you know what? This is, at this point is a river, and it is flowing out wicked. And I'll tell you why. Because it's about the same level as the sea. Now this gravel that we're on, I can't believe how hard my heart's working to have me try and keep up to Kaya. The peninsula finally ends up on a little bit of a stone spit over there, and then the river's beside it. I've decided to call this the never-ending peninsula.
Kaya wants to go into the water, but she's not.
Oh, she tried to taste it, but it's salty.
Yeah. She's running.
But what's neat is, I found the end of my never-ending peninsula. There is Terranceville. There, see?
Here's Kaya. Ooh, pose. Good girl.
Yeah,
Good girl. She's really posing.
good girl.
You know, this beach really hurts. It's so soft. Well, it's a good exercise. This.
On the spit in Terranceville, they've constructed a free RV campsite. There's 3 slots roped off with a sign at the beginning of each one saying that RVs are welcome, and a picnic table, and then beside it they have a fire pit with chairs all around it.
Oh, we're getting really close to Terranceville. The town surrounded by mountains. They love this house.
While walking Kaya in the evening, one lady came out of her house to introduce herself and welcome us. I couldn't help noticing as we went by this cemetery, when we go through ones at home, we don't see quite this fancy plots. Once in a while, for the most part, they're not this fancy. These are incredible. This is just so neat.
The walking trail, the sign.
Walking trail beside it, they have one of these painted stones exhibits. Great. And this one's so cute, 3D. I really like that one.
So we camp here, and it's a little small town, and this is the ATV trail. It looks like the whole village comes here.
One by one.
And the trail is not that long. That's the thing. We walk to the end. First of all, I thought it was like 1 or 2. That's fine, but it just go on and on. Somebody is just like 2 or 3 times.
We woke up this morning to find everything socked in with fog.
Okay, bye-bye Terranceville. It was a kind of experience. Locals just came to this dead end. There you can see it.
Yeah.
See the road. So we just left Marystown. Thought we just stay at Marystown because tomorrow we have oil change for a little break. But the temperature was 23 and it was humid and hot. I felt very uncomfortable. So we decided to drive out. You know, it's just like 15-20 minutes drive. The temperature dropped to, see, 15
now. Oh wow.
It's much comfortable. We decided to go into a provincial park, and then tomorrow we just have to leave the campsite earlier to get to the oil change. Now it's 14 degrees. It's much comfortable than 23.
Causeway.
They're called the Frenchman's Cove Provincial Park.
And this is the town of Frenchman's Cove.
It looks like they have a spot. That's great. What is this?
So I was in the liquor store and I said I was looking for something local that I hadn't already had. And this turns out to be one of them. Seaweed gin. I'd already seen it and was curious, but I didn't want to buy the full bottle. So here goes.
Did you taste the seaweed?
No. It tastes like
Gin.
it does taste different than gin though. Okay, well, I'm glad I got the little one. Jenny, what have you got there for dessert? The Kaya's eyeing up.
Ice cream.
Oh. Can I ask if it's any particular flavor? It looks colored.
Butter tart.
Ooh. I've never had butter tart.
That's good.
It sounds like a good idea. So, okay, you taste it and you tell me what you think. Okay, that's a binary answer. Okay, that's binary too. No, that's okay. I guess that's almost binary. It's trinary.
Kaya wants it.
Oh yeah, and you're a judge of ice cream you haven't tasted yet? I don't think so.
You can't eat it. This is the Frenchman's Cove Provincial Park campground. It's very nice. It's not hot compared to Marystown. You can't drive to that with the picnic table and fire pit. You can't drive there. So you park your van here, which is fine for us. They have about like 70 campsites and you can take a shower. But the only thing is water. They said water you have to boil it to drink. The laundry is compared to outside, the laundry mat is cheap here. It's very peaceful here. I think we can put our boat, we call it dinghy, to this body of water. I'm not sure it's a lake or ocean. Kaya's too excited, and you can swim here. But if the temperature, if it's here like Marytown, I would just swim. But right now I feel a bit cold. 15 degrees. It's a trail. This piece of water is all sealed. Now we're walking on a causeway. There's another causeway. We got to the park entry. This is a Frenchman Cove, Main Street. Think of every town we pass, they all have a Main Street.
Yeah, they do now.
So there's the river here. 2003. Yeah, looks like we're going to the end of this street. Isn't that cute? On the street they have those decorations. After all is walking, then we went to the wilderness. This is Newfoundland. You just keep walking. Everywhere is a trail.
I think we have to turn around a little bit if we want to get more dark. Well, going that way.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah. I really like these huts at the end of the peninsula, and these ones are so well maintained and so well decorated. Early the next morning, we left Frenchman's Cove Provincial Park and did the oil change for Little Grey at Marystown, then headed to Cape St. Mary's. We stopped at Placentia, one of the oldest European settlements in North America, established by the French in 1662 as Plaisance. So we're in a town called Placentia, and we drove down to the end of the spit. We're parked down there right by the shore here, at the beach, and we're going on this hiking trail, and it goes up the shore, the coast. We've always found these to be good trails, so we're just blindly walking down it. So this trail has been climbing steadily the whole time, and we're starting to get the idea that our altitude is increasing. What a nice grassy trail.
You know where we are?
The town's called Placentia.
Oh, really?
Yes. Well, we're getting down towards the bottom left-hand peninsula of Avalon Peninsula. Parts of southern Ontario are in a heat wave. It's getting a little chilly for short sleeves here after we come up this high. What we're looking at, I believe that's a lift bridge to let boats go under. And we drove across that to get to where we're camped. As I try and watch the footprints here, everything is animals. I don't see any human footprints. And the trail's not really open very high in the ground. So this appears to be heading into a swamp. So we're calling it quits and turning around before I get a second muddy boot. Kaya's in heaven. Oh, my goodness. Wow. Okay, that's it, Kaya. We're turning around. Oh, we're getting hot, are we? I was just looking at this forest. It's green up top. It is so dense. All you have to do is to make a little bit of a trail to lead you to where you want to get your firewood, and you're already full. You've already got tons of firewood. Oh, this is a very nice trail. Kaya's just having a whale of a time. She's just in heaven. Just coming into view, the town and the bay or cove. Jenny loves this kind of a hedge with the flowers in it. She said it reminds her of Cuba.
Cuba has lots of this.
Well, this is very much colder and windier.
I wanted this one at our backyard.
Oh yeah, but this is on the ocean coast. It's just a different ocean.
Yeah.
It's not the Caribbean Sea. Okay, this isn't what a Tim Hortons normally looks like. The green there, you can tell you're in the Maritimes where they love the bright colors. And this is the entrance.
Today, first thing in the morning, we're gonna visit this castle. And they had a battle here between French and the British.
The British won. So for the castle at Placentia, there's a visitor center which is built into the hill there. And then up here, we have some exhibits. This was the site of a battle between the French and the English where the English won. And we're close to St. Pierre and Miquelon, which I imagine kind of where where the French retreated back to. Lower stone walls were a place where there's the first line. They can kind of hide behind them, and if the enemy looked like they were advancing, they could retreat back to the bigger walls. Oh, this is, I guess I don't blame them for having a wonderful view.
We were not fighting for the view.
Well, yeah, but you want to be able to see anywhere the enemy might be coming. Oh, this is a really good view of this area. So there's the bridge. It's not in keeping with going through this historic site, though. Look at that long beach. I've always said as I go around Canada that a town of enough size to be able to use for replenishing will have a Dollarama in it. And I hope it comes out right next to the Foodland. In that plaza back there is a Dollarama, so this city qualifies. So here's the higher stakes, the wall that goes around the fort. Yeah, these guys had a pretty nice place, except of course during the actual battle, when maybe it was a little dangerous. Beautiful though if you're just doing a regular patrol and there was no enemy around. The British flag. And that white one over there looks like a white flag meaning I surrender, or is it a faded, no, it can't be faded out Newfoundland flag. But it has a white background, so that's why I thought of that. Oh, interesting. This must have originally opened, because firing a cannon at your own wall is probably not a good idea. And I guess all the trees grew up since this was in use, because that cannon's aimed right at trees. Well, wait a minute. This one's aimed right at the wall. Okay, there's something I don't get. So they have this system where you get an audio recording base where you look up the number for the site. Running around having all my silly questions would have been answered if the site was open and I could have signed out one of these headphone sets. From Placentia, we followed Route 100 through St. Bride's to the Cape St. Mary's Ecological Reserve. There was the largest and most accessible gannet colony in Newfoundland and Labrador. Also, you could find thick-billed murres, bald eagles, and ravens. We were told that you could find puffins here too, but we didn't, and the park ranger confirmed there was no puffins here. So we're partway down the Cape St. Mary's Ecological Reserve trail. This isn't the one called Bird Rock. Boy, that sure looks like a lot of birds on that rock. It's like snow gathering on a surface, just getting white.
You see our little hats. They are all birds.
This is the northern gannet, the yellowhead. Oh, black ones there. The ones with the black bodies and the white stripes there, I think are the black willamette. Oh, there's some seagulls there. Look at all the bird poop on the rocks. Wow. Oh, and there's all the nests. All the grass parts of the nests. There's some up close. Yeah,
Here is the lighthouse at the Cape St. Mary's. There is nobody here to visit, so it's very nice to take Kaya here for a walk. It's so weird, there's no birds here. My crazy dog.
Since we hadn't seen any puffins in the Ecological Reserve, we decided we would have to go back to Elliston, where there were puffins. On the way there, we stopped at Cataracts Provincial Park.
And here's the falls.
But there's other falls too. Go across the bridge. All you can tell here is that there is falls.
Oh, there's a
So
falls
there's
over there.
a lookout over there that we can look at later.
Oh, there's the falls.
Yeah, see the water coming down? So you can get a really good look from the lookout over there.
We go there then.
Okay, let's go there.
So here's the falls. Oh, that's a very short walk.
Yeah, but look at that. Look at that fall. Goes down to that crevice.
Yeah.
And then thunders down and you could just see where it came out at the bottom a minute ago. And that's the bridge you're on over there.
Oh, this bridge is pretty.
Yeah.
When you're on that, you couldn't see the bottom.
Yeah, you can't see how it's built.
Here's this side of the walk.
Ryan is very, very anxious.
So she wanted to hunt.
She's very much enjoying this. There, you can get a quick look at her.
She's
and
there.
off she goes.
Ah,
Oh, was that a complaint?
she complained. They're running.
So this is the bridge across the creek.
Yeah.
And somehow there's an abandoned railway tie at the edge of the creek.
Well, there's the bend in.
Well, the tire as well. But the tire can be thrown. I don't know who ends up having an extra railway tie and tossing it overboard. Oh, look at this rock formation here. This is really something. Okay, that appears to be another railway tie and a piece of electrical wire.
No.
Maybe it's a pump for water. I don't know.
Here's the
Look
fall.
at that. Oh wow. This will look really neat in the morning and light.
So we were there.
No, we're going to be there.
Oh, so which bridge we were?
That's the bridge
Oh,
we walked across.
that is the bridge
Yeah.
the car can drive.
Yes.
That is the bridge
This is
we're
the
gonna
walking
walk.
trail. Yeah.
Really going up. So here's the valley or trench. The creek cut it out after what? Million years?
Well,
1,000 years?
maybe? Millions? Okay, Kaya, we can go.
So they just set up this walk around this falls. That's the bridge we were at. So that's the walking bridge. We got to this end. You can see all the way over there.
It's just all wilderness.
There's nothing.
It's amazing. There's nothing.
So we found this ATV trail in the provincial park, and we don't know where this trail goes. We just follow. And right now, what we know is that we're in Newfoundland, in the wilderness.
And the environment is that it's sunny.
Yeah.
It's not really cold, but the breeze is cool off the ocean, so we have sweaters on. The bugs are not an issue.
No.
It's dry. What else can you say? And we have no idea where we're going.
No.
The trail is not on a map.
No.
So we are walking through this ATV trail, which doesn't appear to be heavily used or well maintained. We're in this provincial park, so it seems okay. We're not at the edge yet, but it's just a beautiful encounter with nature. Don't you think, Jenny?
Yeah.
And it's beautifully warm without being hot. There's no bugs. Okay, so we are continuing down this trail. We've jumped over a bunch of trees that were fallen across. There's no way ATVs go down here regularly.
So this trail and it's starting getting rough, and there's no ATV marks and no human steps. There's only caribou footprints. I don't know how far we're gonna go.
Yeah, I don't either, but I'm thinking we should go to the edge of the park.
Edge of the park is just a line, straight line.
I believe that's what it is, yes.
You can see this tree is falling on the trail. I don't want to see a bear.
Okay, we crossed the border,
Okay.
and guess what?
Nothing happened.
There's nothing out here different than in the park.
This is all the forest.
Yeah.
There.
Not there. How about over here? Can you go through here? Do you want to be lifted up? Okay.
Watch it, don't hurt her. Don't hurt her. The branches, you couldn't see it.
Yeah, basically.
See, there's more falling trees. So there's no way ATVs can go through this trail. So we're out of the trail and we're on the road. This is called Highway 91.
Highway 91 is a gravel road that you can't go very fast on, even though this looks smooth where we are now. We are in the middle of what I would think of qualifies as nowhere. Other than the trail we were just on and the odd sign of an abandoned ATV trail, there's nothing. Nothing at all.
You just said this is a park border.
According to all trails, we just crossed the border into the out of the park. It looks exactly like it did a few feet ago. There's no sign of anything other than up there I can see some hydro wires, and there's no hydro wires either side of the road here.
Yeah, that's the only thing different.
Yeah, but it's a sign of civilization.
Yeah, this is the bridge, 1926. I think this post probably has a provincial park sign there.
So we stopped in Arnold's Cove for breakfast, and I found one thing that was sweet, and it'll be a little hard to get an idea of perspective, scale. Let's look at right up close. But basically, when I stand up to this two-story house, I go to the top windows, Oh, it's just grass growing up there. Anyway, this goes into my collection of cute little sheds. See the little door around the side? The whole thing is in miniature. Matter of fact, that boat, I believe that's probably not in miniature. It's just a small rowboat. Still smaller than most of the boats around here.
So today, this is our third time crossing Clearview, and every time we cross here, we only stop for groceries and gas or anything else. But this time, we decided to hike.
This is an in-town hike, though.
Yeah, it doesn't look like in town at all. Yeah, the trail name is Shoal Harbor Lookout Trail. It's a lookout, so it's gonna be a climbing, that's for sure. Here is Trail Blaze. I guess this is the lookout.
Yeah. You think, Kaya? Shoal Harbor? Do you? Oh, it's a nice breeze here.
Kaya's hot because her mouth is open.
Yeah.
Hush, hush, hush.
She's okay stopping here in the breeze.
See, there we are turning around. This is so steep. You can see Kaya and Dave is there. They put those sticks as a handle, so you can walk and hold them. Yeah, look at this. It's going down over there. It's very steep. Even Kaya skidded downhill. Here's the trail mark. The other one's here on this slope. I basically slide it down here. Oh, this is not that great. Did Kaya go through this? The trail is overgrown. You barely can see it.
The trail seems to have wandered from where all trails said it was. The sign's there, so we're definitely on the trail. We're making Kaya wait for Mom to catch up, and she's not happy about pausing on a big downhill staircase.
She wanted to go in.
Kaya dragged Mom over to this, the Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals, an animal shelter, and she wants in.
Yeah.
Oh dear. I don't think we've done anything wrong, though.
Did we do anything wrong, Kaya? Oh.
Yeah, she's sure she has to go in.
Yeah, it's the third time. Yeah, see? Make me feel really bad, Kaya. She's whining. She just want to go in.
Oh, it's thunder. It's raining. Hey, Kaya, I think we should go.
She says go this.
Go, Kaya.
She says going this way.
The first time through Bonavista, we missed seeing the puffins, so we're back here to see them.
Bonavista, we're back.
Yeah.
It's about 2 hours out of the way. This Dungy cove, Kaya can go. Oh, the second time we visit Bonavista, we finally find this dungeon.
We camped a stone's throw down the pasture here ages ago and couldn't find this.
We parked the car over there, and I was thinking about gonna walk all the way to there. And then I'm like, oh, what is this? Okay, it's here. Today the weather is so good. Don't feel like a very, very scary. But when the weather is really bad, it's scary. It's the erosion caused this. They walk on the top of a dungeon. Feels like they're gonna fall off into that dungeon. That is the old dungeon. The top already off. This more look like a dungeon.
This is one of the outcroppings. Oh, Jenny is dangerously close. Okay, let's see if we can go down and join her. So off in the distance there, that down there is the dungeon that's eroded away from just about nothing. So do you feel dangerous, Jenny? Kaya wouldn't. Kaya thinks this is too dangerous.
Yeah, Kaya's there.
Yeah. Let's take a look at Kaya. Ah, just waiting patiently. Back in town, we visited John Cabot's ship, the Matthew.
And it was started in May of 1997, and it took 18 months to complete.
This is a full-scale replica of John Cabot's 1497 ship, the Matthew. There are two notable replicas, one in Bristol, England, and one in Bonavista, Newfoundland.
There was no running water, therefore no toilet facilities, no showers, no bath. So when nature called, men went up on the deck here, started the poop deck. So they went right to the back, did their business, and started out to the water. And that's where the anchor. So the anchor weighed 1,200 pounds. So it would take 6 men, one on each handle, to turn to bring up the anchor.
What? This? Oh yeah, this is their GPS and map. He's reading the map. Oh, he's sleeping.
Yeah, he's ready to go eat and pay.
So they
Oh, this is a steep.
across the Atlantic.
There really is bird poop on there.
It is.
Because there's real birds living in here.
Yeah, it's a real bird.
Stairs on the underside of it. This is for steering the boat if it's a calm day.
Oh,
If it's
you don't
not
need
a calm
a.
day, you put a bunch of people down there and really strong-hand it.
So that's the sail.
Yep. Oh, I'm sure there were others. That was one of them. I had thoughts of building a garage for Little Gray. And I'm looking at this. This is the garage for the Matthew, John Cabot's boat, the replica. Built to scale though, so it's huge. What I need is the bottom layer of doors on my garage.
Fish.
Yeah, we're right here in the harbor.
I like that red boat.
Oh,
Bonavista.
there's the red. Yeah, he's able to park in the guy's driveway because that hasn't been out in 15 years.
Last time we passed it like so many times, we never stopped.
Well, it's an awfully much nicer day than first pass through.
Yeah.
We found ourselves back at Bonavista because we'd missed a couple of things, and it wasn't that hard on the way back from the Avalon Peninsula to just scoot up here and catch the couple of things we missed. But it's weeks later and the weather's a lot different. There's no icebergs, so this gravel spit that we'd been on that was crowded before, we have to ourselves pretty much.
We also saw a Canadian Coast Guard ship, Baladi Cove, commissioned in August 2012. It is a fishery research vessel based in Xinjiang. It was involved in tagging cod that trip.
Kaya is watching a seagull outside and she's very enthralled with it. He's not barking.
Finally, we stopped at Elliston to see puffins, one of my favorite birds. However, Dave was more interested in root cellars.
Okay, we're at Elliston. We're at the puffin site, but this isn't the first thing I've come across. It's not puffins, it's this. Wow. Wow. Oh, I didn't realize. That's a lot of concrete. Wow. So I came back to another pair of these shelters. Let's see if I can see inside. So there's a place where they stored stuff. This is just all the rock and everything, and the concrete wall, ceiling. So that's how it kept food cold. And there's double doors, and then the whole thing's covered in earth and stuff. Let's look in the other one. It's so dark, but same thing, the concrete. Oh, and the height. In the very center of it is the same height as our van. I have to duck my head just the tiniest bit. Same double doors. But in the entranceway, it's earth on the floor.
Elliston is one of the best places in North America to view Atlantic puffins from land. This site hosts thousands of nesting pairs. There were about 300 pairs of puffins nesting on this small rocky island during the breeding season.
Each spring, as the icebergs drift along Newfoundland's Iceberg Alley and the waters of Trinity Bay warm slightly, puffins return to Elliston's cliffs after spending the winter far out in the North Atlantic.
The puffin walk is distinctive and often described as comical or endearing due to the Atlantic puffin's small size, upright posture, and unique movements. The way they walk with a side-to-side waddle looks like a penguin's shuffle. Their short legs and large webbed orange feet create a clumsy rolling motion. They stand and walk upright, giving them a proud, almost human-like stance, with their white chest puffed out and black wings held slightly away from their bodies.
Unlike other birds, where females are dull and males are more attractive, male and female puffins are identical, except for the males being slightly larger. Puffins are monogamous, often pairing for life. Couples reunite at the same burrows they've used for 20 years or more. One researcher pegged a subject he was studying at 33 years old. They rub their colorful beaks together, reinforcing bonds after months apart. By late May, each female lays a single white egg in the burrow, and both parents take turns incubating the egg for about 40 days. When the puffling hatches in June or July, it is a fluffy grayish ball barely resembling its parents. Morning and evening are busy with fishing trips. Both parents dive into the water to catch small fish. Puffins are master divers, plunging up to 60 meters, using their wings underwater.
They return with beaks full of fish, sometimes 10 to 20 at a time, held crosswise thanks to specialized beak hinges. The puffin tucked in the barrel gobbles those meals, growing rapidly over 6 to 8 weeks.
By the late summer, the pufflings are ready to fledge. They leave their burrow under cover of darkness, guided by moonlight. Instinct drives them to the sea, where they swim away alone, beginning their independent lives. Once the puffling fledges, adult puffins prepare to leave. Their colorful beak plates begin to shed, revealing a duller gray beak for winter. By late August or early September, the adults abandon the colony, heading to the open North Atlantic for their winter at sea. During winter, Elliston's cliffs fall silent. Puffins trade their social land-based life for a solitary existence on the ocean. They roam vast distances, sometimes near Greenland, floating on the waves and diving for fish. We have little knowledge about their exact winter habits. Behind the light-hearted, waddling shuffle of this joyful face is a decades-experienced fisher who spends long, cold, lonely winters on ocean waves on the North Atlantic, waiting for reunification with their soulmate to raise another puffling.
Heart filled with worries, no more. In a world full of sorrow, what for? You watch the world from the place beneath the willows.